A lot of stigma and discrimination. There's a lot of violence, which is verbal abuse, which is emotional abuse, which is you know, yeah, so there's a lot of challenges when you're an LGBT community member in Namibia, where you can't simply walk down the street being yourself, then you are being stigmatized and discriminated. When you're trying to access services, you are still stigmatized and discriminated against, whether it's at the police station, whether it's health services, whether it's just to go to the Ministry of Finance to find out what the problem is with your VAT or whatever. You face all this stigma and discrimination. So it is not easy being in Namibia to live as an openly trans person. So a lot of people tend to rather live in hiding and not come out and say, I'm this way. So it's not definitely easy.
Don't stigmatize against any person again. And walking in the streets, you don't need to really look at me as that person, because I am not pretending to be a woman. I am a woman. As an outspoken transgender, I am a woman. And for the rest of the trans people, they are who they are.
Challenges that I've experienced is that led to health facilities in terms of like some of us want to transition, you know, but then we don't have access to that because it's not legal here. Understand? So that is a very big challenge that we face here. And then the other one is also the name changes. When we want to change our names, like we want to get rid of our birth names and use our preferred names. And we also can't do that because it's not legal. I identify as male. I cannot have a female name or female on my documents and my IDs and stuff, while I myself identify as male. It's a challenge for me. So if we could just maybe have access to that as well.
Whenever I have a problem or go to the police office, the first question that they're gonna ask me, are you a daddy or are you a meme? I will feel like, what am I doing here? Because they can say I look like a woman, but they're still stigmatizing me by the look of it, like, are you a daddy or are you a meme? So I'll be shy in the YALSIS facilities. Whenever I go to clinics and when I get in, if they say I'm a transgender or if I'm a LGBTI person, the nurse will go call the doctor will go call the nurse. They will come in one by one, laughing at you, going out, laughing anyone come in. So I will feel unsafe. Before last weekend, I was at Ministry of Home Affairs, which they told me like I need to go cut my hair off. That's the reason many of transgenders do not have their IDs, because they do not want to cut their hair off.
Obviously, I'm really very used to this kind of intimidation from the police. Many times they said even the time they wanted to strip me to find out if I'm a woman, I may have two things. Am I born with maybe with a female organ or with a male organ? They're always these type of things. It feels sometimes intimidation because you don't know what they're going to do to you. But afterwards, you are a human rights activist. You have just to stand firm and be proud of what you are doing.
I also want to be free like other people that's in our country. I also want to walk down the street without any discrimination, without any words, without any fear. Once we walk in the street, there are people that really hate us, like homophobia and so on. So I really want them to stop this hatred towards LGBTI people.
I would like the government to give us that freedom to change our names. I really want to change my name. Don't want to use the woman name. And all the LGBTI people out there to come out and speak freely, openly, what they feel and what they want. So we must be accepted, but we cannot force on the community to accept us. This is gonna be a long step. It's gonna take long for the community, but if they come out and if we come out as a group, they will definitely maybe change their minds. I think so.